It's time to reflect on the past 3 months of 2024. Time to reflect on whether you've gotten closer to your goal or further away from your goal. What has the last 3 months look like for you? Because if we want to talk about day one strategy and we want to talk about 3 months plan for success in your goals, we also have to take a look back at what have we done wrong to not have progress going, not have momentum going. Where are we stagnating? Where are we settled at? And the thing is that my videos, if you have been watching my videos consistently, I'm not giving you tips that like everybody else does, where it's like break things down to manageable tasks and time to reflect, good journals and plan. I'm more of create an action plan and take immediate action. My videos, I give you straight up strategies on how you can actually create success, because I was that type of person that I allowed the year just to go on and not make any progress towards the actual life that I've wanted to live for a really long time. I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel where I was monetized, I had a business going. That was my dream for the longest time, and I have never made actual progress towards that goal up until this year. For the past 6 months, I've been just grinding my little butt off trying to get this YouTube channel to just take off, and so far I am on track to completing my goal of becoming monetized by October. If I'm keeping up with what I'm doing, with keeping up with you guys and checking in and creating a community too, is part of that goal as well. I want to create a community, and so for the past 3 months, when I reflect on myself, I think and I I analyze the actions that I've made, and I've made so much progress, and I could not be happier with myself. Because when I tell you guys that I've been grinding for the past 6 months, is because I used to have a different YouTube channel where I had around 2,000 subscribers. It was a 10-year-old channel, and I let it go because I wasn't going to make progress like the way if I had started fresh, which I'm starting fresh with this new channel. This channel is only 3 months old. So for the past 3 months, I've been grinding my little butt off to get monetized. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, which is what you need to apply for the YouTube creator funds, and then you need 3,000 watch hours, and I'm so close to 1,500. I'm on the halfway mark. I'm so close to the halfway mark. So I'm like, if I could just keep going, I can make it there. But I want to give you guys the 3-month plan that I gave myself 3 months ago that got me to where I'm at today, and the 3-month plan that I'm going to set for myself to hit my goal in October. So if you're thinking about what can I do to have the best holidays, because yes, even though we are in summer, and yes, probably not thinking about the holidays right now because school is about to start in a different period of the season. Right now we're in the hot, and all the holidays are in the winter time. But 3 months is a lot of time for you to make progress, and so we want to be thinking ahead. We want to plan ahead. We want to prep ourselves for the holidays, because October, 3 months from now, is October. And so we have Halloween coming up, we have Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Like, we want to have the best holidays ever, and especially in this time period right now where people are not able to make it with their checks, are not the happiest time of their lives. Like, we want to have the best year ever. So if the past 6 months you have not done anything to make yourself closer to the goal that you want to have, then allow yourself these 3 months. Allow yourself these 3 months to get to where you want to be. August 1st is literally right around the corner. Right around the corner. If you were watching this in July 2024 when I upload this video, August is right around the corner. So we want to have the best months. We want to have the best month ever. We want to have the best 3 months. We want to have the best 6 months. We want to have the best year ever. So by 2025, you're hitting every single mark on every single goal, and your vision board is going to be looking so completely different from what you wanted this year, because you're actually making things happen for yourself. So if you are struggling with creating a plan and actually making a plan that you can actually take action, because if there's one thing about creating goals, there's the planning stage and then there's the execution stage. If you are consistently getting stuck at the action stage and you're just like, I have no idea how to make a plan that I can actually execute, that I can actually be like, I'm gonna make success, then this video is for you. I'm gonna teach you the day one strategy, what you need to do today so that you can start your goal as soon as we're done with this video. Okay, I'm going to give you the day one strategy. Today is your day one. Count this as day one. We're going to make a plan together. I'm going to make a plan for myself as well, but we're going to make a plan together so that in 3 months, when you look back on this video, I want you to comment what happened. I want to know your success stories, okay? So if you guys are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I need to upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva. Also, you guys, I want to make a couple announcements. So if you guys are into just goal setting and all things goals and creating success for yourself, then please go join my free membership over on Facebook. I've created a Facebook group for us people who want to keep ourselves accountable for this year. So if you need an accountability partner, that's such a hard word to say. If you need one, it's over on Facebook. The link is down below. It's called the Committed Collective Group. It's free for anybody to join. I give you guys tips every single day. We take polls. I'm hoping that once I get to 50 members, that I will start going live there on weekly basis, just to get to know you guys a little bit better, and you guys get to know me a little bit better, and we could just talk all things goals and see how things are going with you guys. So I really want to dive into my community with you guys. So please go join that Facebook group. Again, the link will be down below. It's free for anybody to join. Absolutely free. Okay, you can comment, you can post yourself and just inspire other people. That's what we're currently doing. We're just inspiring each other. And so the beginning of the month is such an amazing time because it's a fresh new start. Okay, we're starting fresh and new. So if you want to make a change today on your day one, go join the free membership. It's down below. Another thing too is that I have officially started a emailing list. So with this emailing list, you're just not signing up for just an email list. You are signing up to receive a free mind map that's going to help you create this action plan for you. So if you just need a little bit more extra help, if you just need a little bit more of like, I need a step-by-step, then this free mind map is for you. It's a goal setting one. You're able to write down your thoughts, because a lot of our times our thoughts are so clouded that we just need to brain dump it all and just have a little mind map. Be able to organize our thoughts into a little mind map that you're just able to pick and choose of like what's relevant and what isn't, and really create a plan for yourself, a plan of action, so that you can tackle the rest of this month. So receive your free mind map. It's going to be, again, a link down below, and you'll be joining my emailing list, which I will be emailing you guys once a week with just tips and tricks on how to just be disciplined, be committed, and be consistent with your goals. So that will all be down below. Also, please check out my website called GeraldineSilva.com. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Day one strategy. Okay. So day one of creating a plan and a strategy that's going to allow you to be successful is you need to have a focal point. What is the main plot of your story, essentially? What are you going to be working on the next 3 months of your life? What is the plot here? Because the thing is that we can't be working on too many things at once. 3 months, again, is a long time, but it's also a very short time. And so we want to make the most impact on one singular goal. Why one? Because we can put all of our focus onto that one thing, and then we can add more and more and more goals and tactics and habits, and changing the rest of our lives, right? Changing the rest of our beings, because we want to become the best version of ourselves. But we need to start with one. We need to start at the beginning. What's the one main plot? And if you are not a person who can stay consistent, who can stay disciplined, who can stay committed to their goals, then having too many goals is not going to be something that I would recommend for you. Especially with the time and season of your life. This is why I created the mind map, because there's so many areas in our lives that we have to think about, that we have to kind of plot for ourselves. It's very much like agent, like putting a string on each portion of our lives, because of what is the hours of our day looks like. What does an average day look like? What does our morning routines look like? What does our nighttime routine look like? What does our work hours look like? How many hours do you truly have in a day for yourself to work on you? How many hours do you have? How many hours can you give to yourself? To give you an example, for me, my main focus for the next 3 months is to become monetized by October. That's my number one thing. And so that means I need to prioritize filming and uploading. So I understand right now that I'm in the busiest season of my life. As of right now, I'm in the busiest season. This next month, I'm working so many hours, and I'm driving around a lot for my job. And so I only have 10 minutes in between clients' homes where I can actually sit down and film a video. Because if I wait, I don't have any time before then, and I don't really have a lot of time after my job, because I have to go pick up my kids from daycare. So I've decided in this season of my life that the 10 minutes or the few minutes that I do have in between sessions, that I'm just going to film portions of this video. For example, that's what I'm doing today. The beginning of my day, before I went to my first client, I filmed the 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes of this video. I filmed it in the morning. This next 10 minutes of this video is later on in the day. And so by the next 10 minutes, you're going to see me at a different point of the day. So I just thought to myself, this is just what I'm going to have to do right now for the rest of the month, just to get by, just to get to filming. Because if I wait until the end of the day when I'm so freaking tired, I'm not going to put in the same energy that I would throughout, like in the beginning of the day. Because the beginning of the day is when I have the most energy, is when I'm the most like focused and clear. At the end of my workday, I just don't have the energy to film a 30-minute video, to film a 40-minute video. Even though I can push myself to do it, it's not going to be quality work. And what I want is quality for you guys. So you have to think about all the areas in your life. What is the goal that you are trying to work on? What season of your life are you in? Are you in the most busiest season of your life? Are you in the slowest season of your life? Do you not really have a lot of things going around? Maybe you can implement a little bit more strategies. Maybe you could implement more hours into the thing that you're trying to work on. To give you an example as well, if you are trying to, let's say, pay off debt, right? That is your goal. I want to pay off $10,000 off of my debt. And you are in the slowest season of your life. Let's say you are a teacher, and so right now you have a lot of downtime because school hasn't started up yet. Maybe you can pick up a couple hours by doing DoorDash or by doing Uber Eats or whatever, right? Making that extra income to pay off and chip away at the debt. What stuff can you implement right now? If you're in the busiest season of your life, where can you fit your goals? For me, I'm fitting my goals in between my clients, and that is how I'm making it work right now for me. Once I have more freedom and more time, then I can have those hours to myself again, and I can implement, and I can continue working on my YouTube channel. And maybe I can add another goal on top of that and work simultaneously with, let's say, working out and my YouTube channel. But right now, I'm just not in the season. When I'm thinking about the next 3 months, right? Because we're thinking about day one, and we're thinking about the main plot, and we're thinking about what strategies, what plan can we implement on day 1 that can last us the 3 months? So you're thinking about the first month. What does my first month look like, which is August, right? If you're watching this in real time, we are about to hit August. If you're watching this later on in a year from now, just think about the month that you're about to enter. Think about the month that you're in. What does your current situation look like? Are you busy, or can you actually implement some stuff? Do you have a lot of downtime that you're just like, you know what, I'm just procrastinating? I may think that I don't have any hours in my days, but in reality I have a lot of hours to my days. I'm just really procrastinating. Think about the season of life that you're in. Okay, so month 1, are you busy, or are you slow? For me, I'm busy. Okay, cool. Month 2, which is going to be September, if you're watching this in real time, September, I'm going to be in my slow season, which means I can start working out again, and I can start getting fit again. And I know YouTube, I can amp up and pump out so many more videos than I can in August. October means I should be hitting my goals, and I should be super close to where I want to be. And if I'm not, that means I need to hit it harder. And I'm gonna be in my slow season. So you have to break up your months just like that and think, what are my seasons gonna look like? And and the thing is that it's so much more easier to think about goals in chunks of months, in 3 months, because if you think about, oh, am I going to be able to hit my goal in a year, it's too far out, anything can happen, and it's not clear and it's not set. 3 months, you can literally think, what can happen next month, what can happen in September, what can happen in October. You can think about the future, because the future is near. It's far out where, sure, anything can happen and anything could slip up, but it's still too far, it's still too current as well, that you can think about, I can almost predict what can happen in 3 months. And that's what we want predictability. What can happen, what obstacles can come up, what challenges. And so the mind map really helps you think about those things. What challenges can come up, what obstacles can come up, what are the stuff that's gonna be in the way. So we got to think about that. Yeah, think about day 1. What is going to be the main plot for these next 3 months? What are you going to be working on? And just think of one singular thing, just one thing that you can really put your head into it and you can really focus on it. So speaking of planning ahead, the next thing to your action plan is that you need to plan for the challenges that are going to come up ahead, like we've spoken. So anything from moving to maybe your relationship is unstable and you might be breaking up. That happened to me in the last 3 months, where I ended up breaking up, and I was not going to let it hinder my progress towards becoming monetized. Hopefully it's not too piercing. I also, like, maybe a job change, like whatever you think is going to happen, you need to prepare for those challenges. And so how do you prepare, right? How do you come up with a plan to prepare for something like that? Because it's a doomsday prep plan. Like for those people who freaking collect cans and have a basement for a natural disaster were to happen or something like that. Like they have a plan in place. So you need to have something like that for yourself, so that whenever that actually happens, you already had time to prep, plan, and know what action you need to take in order to overcome that challenge and still progress. So one thing I realized for myself is that if I knew that my relationship was unstable, that meant that I might have some days where I just don't feel like filming and I don't feel like getting a video up. So I ended up scheduling videos up ahead, probably like a week ahead, and having those just roll out. I was filming when I was feeling good, and I would just film, edit these videos and upload them and schedule them to post, so that the days that I just knew I just wouldn't feel okay, I had those videos in place so that I didn't have to push myself to film. I didn't have to push myself to do things that I didn't feel like doing. And so that created a doomsday plan for me, and that still kept me in the game. It didn't affect me at all in my success of achieving me being monetized, because I'm still in the running, I'm still going. And so for these next 3 months, one thing that's happening to me is that I might have a job change. My schedule won't be as free as it is right now, where I can film as much as I can. So I have to come up with a prep plan of, if I have to move from working in clients' home to now working in a school, because I'm able to film in between breaks. This is another break that I'm in between right now, between clients. So when I go to the schools, I won't be able to whip out my camera and just film whenever I feel like. So I have to think of a plan. Like, either I'm gonna have to film a lot during the weekend and then have them scheduled up during the week so that I'm not responsible with having to upload them and film during the week, or maybe have sometime before I go into work and film, sometime afterwards. I need to create a prep plan for myself. So what is the prep plan for you, right? With your goal that you want, let's say your goal is that you want to go walk a mile every single day. Every single day you go walk a mile, but it starts to rain and you can't go out and make progress towards walking a mile. So what can you do? Well, you can work out at home. You can have a at-home workout plan that is equivalent to you walking to one mile. Or maybe you have a gym membership that you can go and walk a mile at the gym. Or maybe you have a friend who has a membership that they can take a +1, and maybe they'll be able to take you to the gym. The thing is that you need to figure out what are the challenges that could come up ahead in the 3 months that you have. What are the challenges that you have up ahead? And how can you prep yourself to think, okay, how can I fit my goal into my schedule? Because the thing is that if you wanted to, you would go out and do it. You wouldn't need to come up with all these excuses as to, oh, I just don't have the time, I just don't have the energy, my kids are in the way, my boss is in the way, my husband's in the way, my boyfriend's in the way, my family's in the way. Stop making all of these excuses, because if you wanted to, you would, right? In this video, I'm not talking about the excuses as to why you can't do something. I'm talking about the challenges that will come up ahead that you can do something about, because we're not accepting excuses here. Okay, this is not a channel where we're going to be coming up with reasons as to why you can't succeed. I don't care. I'm literally filming in between sessions. I could literally say I'm tired and I don't feel like filming. I could say that. I could literally say I don't have the time, which is true. I don't have the time. But I do have the time, because I'm making the time happen for me. I could have been on my phone watching TikTok this entire time, but I chose to film this video for you guys, and I'm choosing to have this video out and express. I'm choosing to film this video so I can put this video out so that I can help you guys. So I can help you guys succeed, because that's what I want for you guys. That's what I want for you guys to happen. I want you guys to succeed. And succeeding means that there's no excuse. There's something in your life that you can work around and figure out how you can actually get to something. Because I love the idea of he wanted to, he would. We talk about this with guys, where if he really likes a girl, he will do anything and everything for her. If you really wanted your goal, you will do anything and everything for it. And that's what I'm doing for myself. I'm doing anything and everything for it, even if I'm tired, even if I don't want to, even if I'm whatever the case. I'm still going out and getting it done. Fitting it somewhere in my schedule, even if I'm overworking myself, I'm getting my goals done, because work is work, right? I need to make a living. My passion is filming. And so I understand if I don't do this, I won't have purpose in life. And I feel so amazing getting to help you guys figure that out for yourself as well. That sure, work gets in the way, sure, kids get in the way, maybe something's happening, but if you really want this goal, this means that this is your purpose to get it done. So stop making the excuses. Figure out what is a challenge that's going to come up ahead, and figure out how you can implement. If he wanted to, he would. How can you implement your schedule and work your goal around your schedule so that you can get it done? Because again, I'm not here for excuses. I'm not here to hear, oh, I can't do it because of this, and this, and that. I love listening to Alex HORMOZI because he talks about the same exact things. Like, you can either be right or you could just get it done. Which is so true, because if you're here telling me, if we were to do a one-on-one and all you're giving me is excuses, I'd be like, you're right, you can't succeed. Now what are we gonna do? Right? Because that's all you want, right? You just want the validation of, oh, it's just not possible for me. Okay, you can stay in that victim mentality. You can stay, you know, content with the situation that you're in, or you can just go get it done. Because that's what the champion's mindset is. And I talk about this all the time on my channel. The champion's mindset is that we're not here for excuses. We're not here to play the victim mentality. We're not here to be right. We're just here to get it done. You can either be right or you can get it done. And I would much rather for us to get it done. Because there's no point of us planning for success if you're not actually out here to get success. So, figure out a doomsday plan for yourself. For the 3 months that are coming up ahead, what are the instabilities that you have, and how can you work around? What can you do during that time that will still help you make progress on your goal? Last but not least, your action plan should consist with action. What do I mean by that? So this means that your action plan should consist your main plot, your focus goal, the deadline of the 3 months by when, the beginning of the month, the end of the month, beginning of November. It should consist a deadline of the 3 months. It should also consist, see the steps that you're going to be taking towards that goal, like your actionable steps that you're going to be making every single day to get to where you want to be. And then the last thing your action plan should have is your checkpoints, your milestones, your achievements that you make every single week. So for example, if you're trying to lose weight every single week, you weigh yourself to check in to see if you're actually losing weight or if you're gaining weight. If you're paying off debt every single week, you're making a budget plan to making sure that you're staying on top of your spending so that by the end of the month you're not missing money. Things of that sort. Creating an action plan that has an action that you take plus the milestones, so that when you're checking in with yourself and you see if you're actually making any progress towards the goal that you're actually achieving. So the one actionable step, right? The one actionable step is the one that's going to make the most impact. Because again, your goal, your 3-month goal is kind of a watered down version of your long-term goal. Meaning that my long-term goal, right, is I want to be a full-time content creator and go to influencer events, and like there's so many details to my big vision of doing this full-time. My watered down version of that goal is becoming monetized. That's the first step to becoming a full-time content creator, is becoming monetized. So your big goal should be a watered down version to fit into 3 months. And then from there, you fit that watered down version into a task that you take, that you make every single day, so that by the 3rd month, you see a lot of progress. So if I want to become a full-time content creator and I want to go to influencer events and get sponsorships and brand deals and just have the life that I've always dreamed of having, it starts with me becoming monetized. That's the first step. And then the action I need to take every single day to get to that first step is I just need to upload. I need to upload a lot so that people can view my YouTube videos and have a lot of viewers, so that I can get those watch hours, so I can get those subscribers. So you create an action that's going to make the most impact. Me changing my thumbnail, me changing the background of my videos, me changing up my editing styles is not going to make the most impact. The most impact is just simply uploading as much as possible. That is going to make the most impact. Same thing for, you can apply this for any other goal. If you're trying to pay off debt, your most impact may be, I need to have a passive income on the side so that I can put that money into my debt. Or let's say your thing is like working out. The most impactful task is, I just need to go work out. It's as simple as that, and you do that consistently every single day. it doesn't have to be overly complicated. We tend to overcomplicate these plans, and I used to do the same thing too. I used to sit down and take forever to make a plan. Now it's just like, what is the one task? I don't need to be doing 5-10 million tasks. I don't need to change up my whole routine. I don't need to change up my whole habits. I just need to include the one task that's going to make the most impact. That's it, point blank, period. And you do it every single day. Every single day I need to be filming, uploading, editing, scripting, something of some sort that's going to make the most impact onto me uploading my video, me helping me complete the task of uploading a video. That is called the sequence that follows to you achieving that task, so that by the 3rd month you've made so much progress and you can just build upon that foundation you've already built for yourself. So again, think of the one singular task that's going to make the most impact. But I leave you with that. I really hope this helps you guys with your day 1 strategy. You can sit down and plan this out. Join my emailing list to help you with the mind map and help you get all those thoughts out onto paper and really help you create that day 1 strategy so that you can start implementing this, and by the 3rd month your body's gonna be snatched, your bills are gonna be paid, your life is just gonna look so much more different, and you're gonna be so much more different in 3 months if you can do this. So day 1 strategy, 3-month success. We can do this. I hope that by the 3rd month, I promise you in October, I'll probably make an update video on how my goals have been going, and I will most likely make a video about me being monetized. I'm like dreaming for that day. I'm gonna buy a cake, get balloons, and like film it and just be so excited to celebrate with all of you guys, because it's just an incredible journey that I'm putting myself through, and I want to be there with you guys as well with your journey. So please go join the Committed Collective. Please join the emailing list to help you create that action plan, and subscribe to this channel so you don't forget and don't miss out on the next video. So click the notification bell click the notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.